the guys came and blew the leaves and everything, so I did get crap all over my seat and the bike, of course.
This video is sponsored by Cruiseman's Garage Honda Goldwing Maintenance Video Series.
Good morning, everybody. Cruiseman here. It is not quite 6 o'clock in the morning, and I am leaving my driveway to head to what I think is a new Einstein's, one that I wasn't even aware of. And I'm doing something I have rarely done before, and that is I'm recording in the dark. And I'm doing it because I'm using this new Insta360 Ace Pro, which does a decent job in low light situations thanks to the pure video option. So I'm basically still getting used to this new camera, but I'm using it more and more. And the sun is obviously not up yet, but the last time I tested this, it did a pretty admirable job. And I just kind of stumbled onto this new Einstein's, so I thought we'd check it out together this morning. It's a Thursday morning. One thing that's a little different about this Einstein's, from what I can tell, is that it got an electrical truck here, or Spectrum. One thing a little different about this Einstein's over the one I normally go to is this one doesn't open until 6 o'clock in the morning. The other one's open at 5 o'clock, and that's why I frequented Einstein's, because of the early. They opened early enough, and I usually get up really early. However, lately I have been sleeping a little bit later, so that makes this a perfect choice. Now, I'm also using external audio on this Ace Pro. I'm using my lavalier mic, which is a Purple Panda, and I'm using it into an external microphone jack. By the way, it's 62 degrees right now, or at least that's what it says on my temperature gauge. So let's enjoy some of this after dark ride in the Dallas-Fort Worth area to this new, to me, Einstein's. What I noticed on Google Maps is this new Einstein's is supposed to be right up ahead on the right at this stoplight, which is interesting because I come this way all the time and I've never seen a sign for this Einstein's. But it could be kind of buried back in. There's like a big apartment complex, office complex, and there's a lot of little shops and things, and it might be buried back in there somewhere. I see the sign now. I do see it. I can't believe I've never noticed that before. It's right there on the corner. Well, this is actually much closer to me than the one I've been going to, and honestly, I'm not crazy about the one that I've been going to because, well, a lot of reasons I'll tell you about later. Well, let's give this new one a try and see what it's like. It's definitely newer. You see, this is like an apartment complex with, I think there's offices and businesses and everything, so I never come into this complex, but I drive by it on Interstate 21 or Toll Road 21. Let's see, do they even have places to sit in here? Oh, it's just a carry-out. Interesting. Yeah, it's an Einstein's drive-through. Well, honestly, that's smart business because they do a pretty poor job with their dining room anyway. So, well, that was interesting. We tried. I guess I'll have to head back over to my other Einsteins if I'm going to have coffee this morning. Now this Einstein's opens at 5 o'clock in the morning, except on the weekends. On Saturday and Sunday, they open at 6. So it's not a huge problem for me. Don and Robert and I and whoever decides to join us, we'll usually meet here about 6, and then we'll walk over to a wake when they open at 7. Now it's Thursday. I don't usually come here on Thursday because they usually get the guys out here doing the yard and they blow leaves and grass and everything, and it gets all over my bike. But I think I'm going to wash the bike today. It's going to get up in the 70s, so I just figured, what the heck, I'll let them go ahead and, put the junk all over the bike. This is my selfie stick that I mount on the handlebars. It has the quick release mount attached to it. You can see there. Pretty nice. A couple of rags, which really should go in here, just to get them out of the way. Okay, let's go inside. So I just finished my computer work here at Einstein's, and of course now the sun is out. Have a chance to see what the video looks like from this Ace Pro in the morning. The guys came and blew the leaves and everything, so I did get crap all over my seat and the bike, of course. All this dust and dirt they blew all over the place really pisses me off, but I knew it when I came on Thursday. That's what was going to happen. You'll notice I have my Insta360 kind of selfie stick thing here. I think they call it an invisible selfie stick. I'm not sure what they call it. It is a little bit, I have it kind of set up right now for the X3 camera. I'm gonna try to adjust this so it would be more straight up and down in case I decide to move my camera from my helmet up here. Just have to make sure it doesn't hit the windshield. I don't know that I'm going to use it, but you'll notice I've got the quick mount, the quick release mount here on the selfie stick. So all I have to do is unclip my camera, set it up here, and clip it into place and lock it into place, and that's it. I could actually almost do it while I'm riding. I wouldn't risk it with gloves on. Certainly could do it maybe at a stoplight, or if I pulled over to a gas station. It'd be very simple. I wouldn't have to take my helmet off. So I guess you could say technically this is the very first motovlog that I've actually done using this Insta360 Ace Pro exclusively. Looks like we might have gotten a few little raindrops too. I see some water droplets on my screen. Supposed to get up to about 71, 72 degrees. Should be probably the nicest day this week we'll have for riding. So I thought, what better morning to get out and do a little motovlog than this morning, and maybe update you on a few things that I haven't really brought up recently. I also should mention that several hundred of you have already upgraded to the new OTT platform for the Goldwing maintenance videos. I want to remind everybody, if you do own my Honda Goldwing maintenance videos, now I'm talking about for the 2018 Plus. I have not moved the 5th generation Goldwing videos up to the OTT platform yet. I'm still considering that. I haven't decided yet whether or not I'm going to do it, but I may do it. So I will let you know when and if that happens. And a few of you, not many, but a few of you emailed me and said, why do I have to pay $24 to move up to the OTT platform when I purchased the videos a year ago? I thought that was for life. And it is. You still have access to the video on demand. I'm not taking that away. It's not like you have to upgrade. You don't have to move to OTT, at least not now. So you can continue to use what you paid for. But OTT, the reason that we're charging a fee to move to OTT is because there's a lot of work involved and more expense for me. There's more cost involved for me to provide the OTT platform. So I'm really not making that much money on the OTT platform. If I'm really not making anything for the existing customers, it's just enough to cover my costs. Now, if somebody new signs up for my videos, I am suggesting that they purchase through the OTT platform as opposed to the video on demand. So for those of you that have moved over to OTT, what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you like the new format? Do you like the search feature? Do you like the new forum? There's a lot of it's mostly cosmetic changes in the way the platform works and lets you interface with the videos. You know, the content's the same. It's just easier to get to the content, I think, more than anything. A little more professional looking, perhaps. I just came to this stoplight and I'm tempted to see if I can move this camera without, even with my gloves on. I'm wondering if I could do it. I just don't want to get the camera out, try to get it locked into place, and then somebody come up behind me and then the light turned green and I'm kind of fumbling around with a camera. That would really piss everybody off behind me. I don't want to take that chance. I haven't done it yet. I haven't practiced it. I should practice it in my garage first before I do it live in traffic, I suppose. Now, we have school zones here in Texas that are 20 miles an hour, and I have to go through one every morning during school's in session, I guess. And they're pretty strict. There are almost always police officers up here with radar. This is a very, very common speed trap right here at this school, and they pull a lot of people over. Sometimes we get motor cops up here with radar, and they'll pull in behind and then they'll pull people over up here in this little shopping center and give them a ticket. They're pretty strict on school zones. It's about the only place in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex that you ever see a radar control of speed is in a school zone. I can't remember the last time I saw radar speed control on one of the freeways or highways, and that's why everybody drives so fast here. When you get on the tollway or any of the freeways here, it's pretty common for people to be driving 10 to 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. Now on this intersection, I know how much time I've got because this light doesn't turn green until those people on the next intersection start going and after they stop. So I'm going to give this a try.
So at this point, I have to unplug my lavalier microphone, so everything from now on is voiceover. I was able to very easily move the camera. It didn't take but just a couple of seconds to snap it into place. Very, very easy to do. You can tell that I do need the wider angle setting on the camera. I did not know that because I didn't have the screen flipped up, so I could not I didn't really frame myself in the shot, but it would have been very easy to switch over to a wider angle. So anyway, I'm going to end this video now. I want to thank all of you for joining me. If you enjoyed the video and got something valuable out of it, do me a favor, please click the like button. That really does help the YouTube channel. And I will see you on the next Cruiseman's Motovlog. Until then, ride often and ride safe.